Except Donald Trump don't live among us. They like spending their leisure time under the river water or skinny dipping on the surface. They're creepy, they're gooey, and some are just downright disgusting. Alright, let's have at it. 15 most bizarre river monsters around the world. Number 15. African lungfish. This prehistoric fish has a primitive lung, which means the fish can breathe inside as well as outside. They have managed to survive unchanged for over 400 million years. That's half as long as Barbra Streisand's age. During estivation, which is similar to hibernation, the lungfish excretes mucus and digests its own muscle tissue to extract nutrients. Ugh! Just have some broccoli, for God's sake! The lungfish usually hangs out on the surface of river water and buries itself under the sand to go incognito when looking for prey. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell, or this praying mantis will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Number 14. Vundu catfish. The resident of the African subcontinent, the Vundu catfish is a powerful, serpent-like creature that is capable of dragging humans down to the bottom of that river.
Yeah, again. I want to get a photo with that one.
Frankly, I think my mother-in-law would get along really well with one of these. They grow up to be 5 feet in length and can weigh up to 120 pounds. They often swim up to the surface of the Nile to dine on carcasses and other fish. Number 13. Red-bellied pacu. Remember those fishes you saw at the movies that made you cringe? Yes, the piranha. Meet their slightly less repellent cousins, the red-bellied pacu. These little ferocious creatures have human-like teeth that, though are meant to cut through underwater vegetation, are sharp enough to kill you. If you don't believe me, ask the 2 fishermen from Papua New Guinea who were attacked by the red-bellied pacu in 2001. Oh wait, you can't! The fish bit off their genitals and killed them. That's, okay, moving on. Number 12. Goliath tigerfish. These large creatures call a remote part of the Congo River their home and are also related to the piranha. Yep, they're a whole family of ugly murderers out there. They grow to be the size of a full-grown man. The nightmare doesn't end there, though. The Goliath tigerfish has teeth the same length as those on our beloved great white shark. If that doesn't keep you away from the Congo River, nothing will. Number 11. Electric eel. Imagine an eel giving you a 500-volt electric shock. Hard to imagine? Well, maybe you ought to meet the electric eel in person. Despite the name, it is not technically an eel, but a knife fish. The long freshwater dweller packs in electrogenic tissues that can produce electric discharge and kill you. Number 10. Alligator gar. If you think sharks are dangerous, have a look at these bad boys. This prehistoric beast can grow as large as 300 pounds. They have an abnormally long snout with frighteningly sharp teeth, and you can visit them right here in the US, in our very own Lone Star State along the Trinity River. Number 9. The goonch catfish. The goonch fishes are native to northern India and Nepal and like to party in the fast-flowing rivers of the Ganges. They like to live on Justin Bieber's Yummy while snacking on human flesh off dead bodies disposed into the river during funerals. The 161-pound fish, as it would appear, acquired a taste for human flesh because of the abundant availability of its abundant availability. Only in India, right? Number 8. Payara. The payara, get this, is also known as the vampire fish. It flaunts 4 to 6 inch long fangs protruding out of its lower jaw that it uses to pop its prey. They're about 1.5 feet long on average, but can grow to be as long as 3.5 feet. While they would absolutely massacre anything that gets in the way of dinner time, there haven't been any cases reported of them attacking humans. Number 7. Amazon stingray. This Colombian killer is capable of drowning humans down to the bottom of the river, where they'll feast on them. They are docile creatures but inflict more injuries to humans than any other animal that lives on the Amazon rivers. Docile? Come on. Oh, and yes, they are weird too. They constantly shed their spine, and at times even have 2 at once. Number 6. American Goliath grouper. These guys live in the waters of Florida, probably enjoying their retirement, I guess. They live at the bottom of the river and feed on particles that drift down the river water. These colossal creatures can weigh up to 1,000 pounds and can grow up to 10 feet in length. So anyway, I'm going to blow your mind in a moment. Ready? All Goliath groupers are born female. Over the course of their life, they can choose to change their gender. Isn't that absolutely supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Or, yeah, it's cool. Number 5. Amazon arapaima. The arapaima is the Vin Diesel of the marine world. They are popular for their incredible strength and speed. They are among the world's largest freshwater fish that grow up to 15 inches long and weigh as much as 440 pounds. The arapaima have a modified swim bladder that also functions as a lung. They also have gills, but they don't use them much. Number 4. Giant snakehead. The moniker is attributable to their snake-like appearance. They are native to Southeast Asia, Vietnam, and India. The giant snakehead is highly predaceous, can breathe air, and survive out of the water for extended durations. I propose we rename them to Chuck Norris. Number 3. Japanese giant salamander. The creepy-looking, mucus-covered fish has mottled gray, black, and cream skin. They are one of the 2 largest salamanders in the world, the other being the Chinese salamander. The Japanese call these giant creatures a natural monument. How about that? The salamander males have a full plate. They gather at spawning pits to wrestle it out, often to death, for territorial rights and of course the fine-looking salamander females. After breeding, the females lay about several hundred eggs, and the males guard them against fish, predators, and other salamanders, so nobody messes around with the eggs until they hatch. Jeepers, they're whipped. Number 2. Lamprey. The lamprey are great kissers. The kissee, though, often dies. They have no jaws, just a funnel-like mouth that latches onto its prey, much like a suction cup. The kisses turn ugly fairly quickly as the lamprey starts to bore a hole in its prey's skin and draw out all its bodily fluids. It's quite easily the kiss of death. Number 1. box jellyfish. Meet one of the most venom-rich creatures on Earth, the box jellyfish. It has as many as 30 to 40 tentacles, each about 10 feet long. When they sting, boy, does it pain! Not for long though. You should be dead in about 2 to 5 minutes. They are pretty interesting creatures with eyes. Yep, they have a few clusters of eyes on each side of the box, and some are astonishingly complex, featuring a cornea and lens, an iris, and a retina. These are some of the most bizarre river monsters that await your casual swim so they can snack on you on a fine evening. Which river monster is your favorite? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on the screen right now. See you next time.